Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, curl it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it. Technologic, 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 technologic. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, curl it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it. Touch it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it. Use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, curl it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it. Touch it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it. Surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it. Touch it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it. Surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it.
You ready, JT?
I can't wait till I get you on the floor, good looking. Hey, going hot, so hot, just like an oven. And I'll burn myself, I just had to touch it. But it's so fine, and it's all mine. Hey, baby, and we don't mind all the watching. Hi, 'cause if they study close, real close, they might learn something. She ain't nothing but a little doozy when she does it. She's so fine tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white. press it, and you're all mine tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got mixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Now we're in the swing of love. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Hey,
Get out your seat, Hov.
All black at the white shows. White shoes at the black shows. Green card for the Cuban links. Y'all sit back and enjoy the light show. Nothing exceeds like excess. Style guy gal from having the best of the best. Is this what it's all about? I'm at the rest. The front, my rent, disturbing the guests. Years of distress, tears on the dress. Try to hide a face with some makeup sex. This is trouble season. Time for tuxedos for no reason. All saints for my angel. Alexander Wang too. Ass tight denim and some dunks. I'll show you how to do this, young. All black at the white shows. White shoes at the black shows. Green card for the Cuban links. Y'all sit back and enjoy the light show. Nothing exceeds like excess. Style guy gal from having the best of the best. Is this what it's all about? I'm at the rest. The front, my rent, disturbing the guests. Years of distress, tears on the dress. Try to hide a face with some makeup sex. This is trouble season. Time for tuxedos for no reason. All saints for my angel. Alexander Wang too. Ass tight denim and some dunks. I'll show you how to do this, young. No papers, catch papers, get high. Out Vegas, Sousa's on double.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the creative director of the Doneger Group, David Wolf.
Good morning. You've just seen a great fashion show, and I have to tell you that little kid is a hard act to follow. But I've got the shoes. They're becoming famous. It's my job to look at this season and think about what follows. And what follows is the future. I think we have to stop thinking seasonally and look at the big picture. And that's really what I want to do this morning and show you a little bit of what's going to happen for spring 2014, and more importantly, what's going to happen in the next decade or so. The reason I'm so excited is I think at long last, we are about to enter the 21st century, 14 years after the fact. But, what's the future going to look like? Well, let's dive in and take a look at some of the excitement that is going to change our world, not just our industry or what's in our closet. First of all, we're going to be living in a world that's nothing like today's environment. Here are just some of the extraordinary buildings that are being built around the world today. The future is here now. This is my favorite building. It's the Full Moon Tower in China. It lights up at night. Unfortunately, it doesn't light up every night because the Chinese haven't figured out how to have the current going all the time, but they will. Look at this. This is one heck of a fashion show setting. This is for the Chanel show in Paris, inside the Belle Epoque, beautiful Grand Palais, but you recognize those windmills imported from California. Look how tiny the models are. I mean, this is spectacular. Let's personalize this. Do you have your Google glasses yet? Why not? What are you waiting for? The future is here. Do you know what they are? That little thing on the corner is your computer screen, so you can constantly be in touch with the Toby Report, for example. How about a tech pet? This is what you need. It's a holder for your iPhone, and the minute you put your iPhone into this holder, it becomes your pet, and it becomes a very needy pet. You have to talk to it, you have to feed it, you have to take it for walks. So if your life isn't busy enough, this is for you. Here is what we all need: the perfect assistant, Baxter, the computer that is programmed in a brand new way because you don't have to be a techie. All you have to do is show him what you want him to do, and he will do it. There is a robot right now in the basement of the Pirelli shop in Milan who has been trained to restock the shelves in the correct way, the right size on the right shelf, something human beings often get wrong. The robotic revolution is something I'm obsessed about. You know, I think we're not paying enough attention to this. This happened about 5 years ago. The robot is named Sarah. She was introduced in Japan, and she is supposed to be a fashion model. I think they have to work on her body a bit more to get her, you know, in supermodel shape. But she is working already. And Sarah's sister also has a job. Believe it or not, she is standing on the street corners in Tokyo directing people to porn shops. The reason she has this job is that it is illegal in Japan for a human being to have that job. So, a robot, why not? Robots are already at work in our world. You know, they're building our cars, cute toys. These are adorable. They're about 18 inches high, lots of fun. Robots can do all kinds of jobs. You know, they can obviously make instant coffee, you know. How about this? I don't know why you just wouldn't buy a CD if you wanted to hear music, but in case you want live music, or how live is it if it's a robot? This one stuns me. This is a substitute teacher robot that is already being used in Japan. Not too long before we're going to be dating robots, okay? It's got to happen, you know. This is so nice. A robot will, you know, call you the next day, send you flowers. None of the boyfriend problems, you know, that you get with ordinary human beings. This is the next step of robots. We're already there, folks. Humanoids. They are almost human. Here are 3 of them. The one on the upper left is a medical assistant who works in hospitals in Japan. Why Japan? Because Japan has the opposite problem of most countries. They don't have enough people. On the bottom, that's rather frightening-looking girl is Bina 48. She lives in Vermont. Well, her head lives in Vermont. And the New York Times sent a reporter to interview her recently. Pretty interesting. And the newest one there is Jules. Jules can be programmed by you on your own laptop because Jules does just what you do and comes to life. This is the newest robot, introduced about 10 weeks ago, Baby Diego. Baby Diego does everything a real baby does almost. He cries, tickle him and he laughs. He's very needy. He looks a little bit like an alien, but you know, that's okay. How about these robots? No, these are real women. It's the latest fad to make yourself up and to have plastic surgery to turn you into a living doll. The one in the middle, Valeria, first appeared on the internet about a year ago, and there was a big controversy. Is she real? Is she just digital? She's real. She's had plastic surgery. New makeup thing. And cosmetic companies are already marketing the idea of human beings imitating perfect robots and perfect humanoids. Just think of the business when you have your own pet robots. You're going to have to buy clothes for them, so you can just wear your sweats all the time and dress them up. Not just girls. This is the living Ken doll, or at least that's what he bills himself as. He's had over 100 plastic surgery procedures, and he says he's still a work in progress. In the hospital bed there, he's just had his shoulders broadened, so you don't have to go to the gym anymore. Okay, let's take it into our world. This is the newest thing you could possibly have in your store. This is a brand new spacesuit designed and invented by textile innovators for NASA. It's for deep space exploration. You probably don't need it yet, so how about this look? It looks like it's ready for deep space. A lot of what's going on in women's fashion already looks like it's there for the future. And menswear is there way ahead of women's wear because menswear is so textile driven and full of textile innovation. So when we look at the 20th century fashion design, we don't have to look that far into the future. It's there right now, and there will be more of it for spring 14. It's modernism with a real future. Lots of this technical innovation comes from activewear and designs and textiles that have been invented to improve athletic performances, and sometimes just for the sheer fun of it. They'll look at this incredible football uniform. Bring it home, it's high performance wear. And as Tim told you earlier, and Shelda repeated it, it's not just for the gym anymore. These are the clothes for our real everyday life, and we're slowly but surely feeding them into our wardrobes, and soon there are going to be more and more of them. Take a look at these metallic finishes, and the issei miyake clothes are actually treated to retain heat, so they're lightweight and yet you're warm wearing them. Look at these extreme prints. They're incredible, and they're only possible because of technology, because of digital manipulation. That one in the center from Givenchy is Tim Bess's favorite outfit. I'm surprised he's not wearing it today, you know, the triple faces. Modern graphic stripes are part of modernism, part of the manipulation that we see going on. Why am I showing you this woman's picture? You may not know who she is. She is no longer with us, but her name was Diana Vreeland. She was probably the most brilliant fashion editor of all time. She lived in an extraordinary apartment that she described as a garden in hell. I think that's what it looks like. And in 1970, she was interviewed. 1970, imagine. She was interviewed and asked what she thought would be in fashion in 50 years. Now, in other words, you know what she said? Smart old bird. She said, in 50 years, there will be no fashion, only technology. I think that is the most stunning quote, and when you imagine how long ago it was. She's so smart. Here, techno sport leading the way. These really are the clothes of the future. Okay, so we're not quite in the future yet. You want to know spring 14? I can give it to you in a nutshell. As Tim said, color, color, color. Not just the wonderful dark, rich colors for fall, but we're going to see an expanded color palette for men and women and children and our homes. Just take a look at this variety of color. It's not one message. It's a whole lot of color. Designers have been there. Are guys ever going to wear Technicolor suits? I doubt it. But hey, real men do wear real color. Look at these guys on the street of Saint-Tropez last summer. No fear of color here. So, get ready for bright and bold. Look for little touches of brights for guys who, you know, are kind of baby stepping into the idea of more color in their wardrobes. Sea and sky blues, chalky neutrals with a lot of white in them. Pastels, you'd think it wouldn't work for guys, but carefully. Think about Oxford cloth shirts. Think about t-shirts. Think about wearing them in combination with these toasted browns that Tim has already spotlighted for you for fall. And it's still a white world. Color is so important. It's so powerful. Don't be afraid of it. When you think about what the Japanese chain Uniqlo does with color, this is their spring floor set, and it was a store-wide transformation overnight, and it just knocked your socks off when you went into the store, and it was a whole new world of color. The fabrics of the 21st century are already here. Materials are on their move to the future, especially in menswear, where they simply have to take a very small step from performance sportswear into everyday fashion. Here you can see how lots of high fashion designers are already integrating high-tech fabrics into fashion merchandise, not active sportswear. Proven newness is a phrase I keep using over and over when I'm advising people about where fashion is going in general. It's what we all want. You want something with a history, something that you know sells, but it's got to be new. That sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? But here's exactly what I mean. You know, what could be more familiar than, you know, a baseball cap, sunglasses, sneakers? Well, make them in a new color. Make them in a material that people have never seen before. Make sneakers in pony skin and print it with leopard. The bomber jacket, proven. The printed bomber jacket, brand new. A crew neck top, how about in new materials, new colors, new texture treatments? Knit pants and shorts, not just going to the gym, but going everywhere. Here are those pleated pants that Tim couldn't find yet. Okay, can't wait to see you in them, Tim. Okay, the return of the pleated pant. That wraps up our look at the big picture. But let's tool back, let's ramp back to fall and bring out the models so you can give them a cheer and send them on their way before you go on your way to a great magic. Guys.